Whoever holds your attention, controls your life. Not your boss. Not your friends. Not even your goals. If someone can consistently steal your focus, they quietly shape your choices, your mood, and your future. Here's what they don't tell you: your attention is currency. And every second you give it away without intention, you're spending your future on someone else's plan. In this video, we're diving deep into why your attention is the most valuable thing you own, and why protecting it could be the difference between staying stuck and finally building the life you want. If you've ever felt scattered, drained, like you're chasing 100 things but accomplishing nothing, this might be the wake-up call you didn't know you needed. Let me ask you something. How often do you feel like you're in control of your day? I'm not talking about being productive or busy. I mean truly in control, choosing where your energy goes, choosing who gets your focus. Because let's be real, most of us are reacting to notifications, to other people's needs, to drama that doesn't belong to us. And the problem with that, your focus is being hijacked. Quietly. Constantly. Think about your phone. It buzzes, you check. It lights up, you swipe. You open one app, and 30 minutes later, you've spiraled into 5 others. You weren't planning that, but it happened. That's attention control. And it works because they know something you don't always realize. The one who owns your attention, owns your path. Now let's talk about something deeper. Relationships. Ever notice how some people always pull your focus? They're not necessarily helping you grow, but they demand your attention. They create chaos, pull you into arguments, guilt you into caring. You start shaping your day around avoiding conflict, fixing their mess, or trying to please them. That's not love. That's control. And every minute you spend there is a minute you can't spend becoming who you're meant to be. This isn't just about productivity. It's about your future. Because when your attention is scattered, your energy is scattered. And when your energy is scattered, your progress slows down. And that delay, it compounds. Months turn into years. Dreams sit on the back burner. Your potential collects dust. So here's the real challenge. In a world that is literally built to distract you, how do you take back control? Start by paying attention to who, or what, you give your focus to. Ask yourself, does this person or activity move me forward? Or am I just avoiding something uncomfortable? Because distractions don't always look like Netflix or social media. Sometimes distractions look like toxic people, or unnecessary drama, or constantly being the rescuer in someone else's chaos. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Some of the things stealing your attention are things you secretly allow. Because distraction is sometimes easier than discipline. Scrolling is easier than facing fear. Pleasing others is easier than disappointing them with boundaries. But if you're always giving your energy to other people's fires, when will you build your own flame? Now let's look at attention through a bigger lens. Your habits. What do you do first thing in the morning? Do you check your phone? Dive into emails? Start scrolling? What you choose to focus on in the first 10 minutes of your day can shape your entire mindset. Studies show your brain is most sensitive to influence in the first hour after waking up. If the first thing you feed it is chaos, comparison, and distraction, guess what your day will look like? Let's talk numbers. The average person checks their phone 96 times per day. That's once every 10 to 12 minutes. That's not productivity. That's a loop. And every loop you fall into pulls you further from the things that matter. But what if you flipped it? What if you guarded your attention like your life depended on it? Because it kind of does. Let's imagine this. You wake up. Instead of grabbing your phone, you sit in silence. Maybe you journal. Maybe you set a 10-minute intention. You choose what you let in. And for the rest of the day, you're not chasing, you're directing. You get to decide who you give your attention to. You get to decide what you consume. You get to decide what's noise and what's signal. But here's the thing. Most people never decide. They drift. They float from one notification to the next. one crisis to another. They wonder why they feel tired and stuck and lost. But they never zoom out and ask, who's holding the remote to my brain right now? So let me say this clearly. Attention is not just focus. It's power. And you give it away with every distracted second. Every moment you give to someone who doesn't respect your time. Every hour spent on things that don't align with your future. You want to change your life. Don't just set goals. Set boundaries around your focus. Because attention is a limited resource. You don't get it back. Now here comes the hard part. The people closest to you might not understand. They might think you're being distant, or selfish, or cold. But you're not. You're choosing clarity. You're choosing direction. And yes, that's uncomfortable. But growth usually is. Because here's the truth. You can't build a clear future with a cluttered mind. You can't grow into your purpose if your attention is always on survival mode. Let me give you a visual. Imagine your attention like a flashlight in a pitch-black forest. Wherever you point it, that's what you see. That's what gets lit up. If you keep shining it on problems, you only see problems. If you keep shining it on the past, you'll keep reliving it. But if you start shining it on growth, solutions, opportunities, suddenly a path opens up. It's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. So the next time someone or something pulls at your focus, pause. Ask yourself, does this deserve space in my mind today? Or is it just noise? Your future depends on how you answer that. Don't let people who drain you direct you. Don't let distractions decide for you. Don't let chaos call the shots. You are the gatekeeper of your mind. So guard it like it matters. Because it does. You don't need to have all the answers today. You just need to take back your focus. Because once you do that, your future is finally yours to build. Watch the next video. It might just be the shift your focus needs.